Leo placements. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Stellium. Let's do a reading. If you want a private reading, the link to that is in the description box. Why is the screen dark? Lighten up. Lighten up. Good boy. All right, so let's see. What do we have for you? Leo. Leo. You have someone here that is playing the victim. They can have Libra or Leo in their chart. They are blaming you for everything. They're not taking any responsibility for their part in it. You have had an argument or a fight or a breakup with this person and they're blaming you for everything. It's all your fault, apparently. Now, maybe it's true, maybe it's not. But here's the thing. When someone is like, it's all your fault, I already know that they're lying. You know? They're a little bit delusional. Because even when someone wrongs you, you've had a part in it. Even if it's a tiny amount. But if you are like, it's their problem completely, their problem. I don't believe it. They're blaming you for everything. It's like, you are the villain. You are evil. I didn't do anything wrong. It was all your fault. And all that crap. Excuse me, you're kind of in the way. Hello? Scuzo. Scuzo, I want the card. Hello? 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 Scuzo. She started purring. You know, this person, they have been blaming others for the longest time. It's not just you, Leo. When this person dealt with other people, when this person is dealing with friends, family, whoever they are, it's always the other person's fault. It's never their fault. According to them, they are an angel. And people always hurt me. People always do this and that. Without accountability for their part in it. So somehow it's always the other person's fault. And they tell everybody. Anybody that will listen to this person complain about you, about other people, it's always the other person's fault. You know, they're telling people that have no business knowing things about their personal life, like a stranger on the street. Let's say this person meets someone on the street for a few minutes and they exchange, pleasantries, they small talk. And suddenly this person mentions you or mentions someone else. And they're like, oh my God, you wouldn't believe what was done to me. I knew someone that did this to me and this to me. Ugh. They always like to be the victim. It's like, I'm so innocent, I'm such an angel. Suspicious behavior. Like, even if someone were to talk to me and suddenly, oh, my ex is this and my ex is that, I look at them differently. Maybe to some extent what they're saying is true, but I don't believe a word. They gain some type of benefit, like they like people's sympathy, they like when people are, feel sorry for them. They like it when people feel sorry for them and they get like a special treatment. You know what I mean? Like, this is the type of person, if they were late to an appointment, they will be like, oh my God, you won't believe what happened to me. Someone cut me off and they were road raging on me and they crashed my car and now I have a dent in my car. It's never their fault. Do you understand? And maybe the receptionist or the person that is, at the desk, okay, you know what? I will make an exception. Even though you're late, I will talk to the doctor or I will talk to the practitioner and, tell them that you had a bad day. Like they try to constantly play the victim card. Constantly. It's always somebody's fault. For whatever happens in their life. It's always somebody's fault. They might even add like a teary eyes or a teardrop. I've had such a bad day. Ew, this person is so annoying. I cannot tolerate people like that. I can't even talk to them. They have shitty energies all the time. Like, I've never met a person that plays the victim that doesn't have shitty energy. Excuse me. Sorry. Excuse me. Why are you being cute and all? Night, move. Move, Night, move. So, and the sad part, people do feel sorry for people that are victims, even if it's true or not. And they do get some type of benefit, right? It's like, oh, I broke my leg. Could you please move? And someone will, give their seat to that person. And they might be faking a broken leg. You know what I mean? They might limp just so someone feels sorry for them. Let's say they are in public transport and this person will limp around just so someone will get off their seat so that they can sit. Like, this is someone that is addicted to being the victim because it comes with benefits, certain benefits. You know what I mean? They always act like they are helpless. Constantly. Ugh. Makes me want to slap them. So they can have Cancer. It's funny because Cancerians are known to be crybabies. They can have Cancer in their chart. But so far I see Libra and Cancer. And Leo, I said earlier, right? Oh my God, even connecting to this person's energy is irritating. Like, I personally cannot tolerate people like this. I can't even stand them for more than 1 second, 2 seconds, 3 seconds. Ugh, okay, I have to go. It's kind of annoying, and you're not helping. Her nose is a little wet. I got your feet. So, I see them going to a bar, sitting somewhere with a sad face on. I feel like they pretend, Leo. Like, if they go out, whether it's a bar or whatever else, if they go out, they pretend to be sad. They want people, no biting. They want people to feel sorry for them. They want people to approach them and kind of like start conversation, make them feel noticed, make them feel, oh, do you need any help? Oh. Honestly, this person's energy is kind of disgusting. It's draining. Constantly playing the victim, constantly. They have a resting sad face. Ew. They have a resting sad face. They could have like that dumb look on their face, you know what I mean? And that's their resting face. They could have one of those eyebrows. When they are like that. That's disgusting. You know those people that have eyebrows like that? They look sad all the time, like a fucking clown with no makeup. It's kind of like it's kind of like that. It's so weird. Ew. Where did you fucking find this person? They are actually very strategic, very manipulative. I would call this like a covert narcissist. Covert narcissists are people that play victims. So, when inside there's no feelings. They're not feeling anything. They're putting on a performance. They're performing. They're making others feel like, I feel so many things. But actually inside they are cold as fuck. This person has gone through so many situations in the past where they played a victim and they realized, every time something happens, I'm going to play the victim. You know what I mean? You know when sometimes you see like Karen movies, Karen videos? You know when a Karen is like, what the fuck are you doing here? What are you doing? And then something happens and they're like, help, they hurt me. You know, they hit me with their car, help. And they call 911 or something like that. And they're like, oh my God. And they scream, they're attacking me. When no one is attacking shit. You have someone like this. Like very bitter on the inside, very cold, very shitty. But on the outside, they're like, I'm so weak. I'm such a victim. And they play on it. They strategize on that. And it works for them. The fucked up part about this is that it works. So basically, Leo, you are the villain in this story. You are the villain. There are people that hate you without actually having to meet you. There are people that curse you, cuss you. And they have not heard your side of the story, or they have never met you. They just heard of you. Because this person can't shut their fucking mouth about you. This person is sneaky as fuck. Like, I really want to slap them. I would like that a lot. The reason why this person is so attached to you, even though they want to paint you as the villain, they, in their own fucked up way, they have feelings for you. It's like, you're such a villain, but, because I have a good heart, I love you unconditionally. Oh no, you're hurting me. But I'm gonna stay so I can talk about it. So I can tell other people that you're hurting me, but I still choose to stay because I have such a good big heart that even when people hurt me, I stay. Ugh, I want to slap this person. Maybe they talk like that. Even when people hurt me. Bitch. Let me cool off. I'm getting too excited. I bite my tongue when I meet people like this. It's like, let me make you a real victim. Let me make you a real victim. Would you like that? It's like, you're playing the part. Let me actually give you the real deal. I don't know about you, Leo, but that's how I feel. That's how I feel about people like this. I have a Leo moon. So I don't know if you feel the same, but I cannot tolerate people like this, honestly. You want to be the victim? I'll make you a victim. You're already making me, you're already making me the villain. Let me play my part. But maybe sometimes people will do this, and it's a trap. So you have to be careful. They could be putting a phone somewhere. Like sometimes when people prank someone, and they're clearly trying to trap them into a certain behavior, and then publish it, post it. So it could be a trap. So if you're dealing with this person for whatever fucking reason, maybe you're not okay in the head, but if you are dealing with this person or want to continue to deal with this person, so far I see separation between the two of you. But if you hit your head maybe and you think, oh, let's go back together. If you feel like you want to do that, be careful, because maybe this person will, put their phone somewhere, hidden camera somewhere, and they will and they will play the victim, agitate you, trap you in a certain behavior so that they can have evidence that you are actually the villain that they have been advertising. Okay? Be careful. Like, it should be very clear that, dealing with someone like this should be avoided, especially if you've already experienced this bullshit and you kind of know what type of person they are. You have no business continuing to be with them. If you are separate right now, keep it that way. Right? Am I right or am I right? Keep it that way. But if you are fucking desperate for whatever reason, and you're kind of attached to the toxicity that you two have, maybe you want to entertain it. But, be careful, because entertaining this person means tricks and traps and wherever else that you can, you could actually fall into their trap, and you will actually be the villain. You know what I mean? When people are poking at you, poking, until you lose your shit, and then they're like, aha, I've got evidence of you losing your shit. This is why when I watch videos and they are only recorded as a reaction, they're not recorded from the start, I'm like, I don't believe it. Where's the first part? Where is the poking? How did it start? Because you're just showing us the reaction of the person. Reactive abuse. Is that what it's called? Where people just like poke until you lose your shit, and that's when they're like, ooh, I've got evidence now that you are a piece of shit. When really, they have been abusing you to get a reaction out of you. You need to be careful with those types of fucks. Been there, done that. You need to be careful with people like that, because they will poke, and then catch you slipping, catch you reacting. Now, luckily, I was not recorded. Luckily, I was not recorded. But we're not going to go there, okay? It's not about me. But be careful. Be careful of people that will abuse you, kind of simmer you until you boil, and then they will only talk about the boiling point. You know what I mean? You will indeed become the villain in people's eyes if you gave a fuck about what people think. But it's for your own sanity and for your own peace. Don't be entertaining bitches sneaky like this. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune. You reap what you sow. So if you do entertain this person, continue to enable their behavior because you're attached perhaps. You need to detach as much as you can for your own good. I want to say for your own safety. Maybe for your own safety. Okay, that's your first message. They can have Libra, Cancer, Sagittarius in their chart. Sun, Moon, Rising, or Stellium. Leo, that's your first message. I'm I'm going to pull you another message. The second message is for Leo extended members, but I'll give you a preview before we take it there. Damn, this person's energy is so shit. Like, I'm actually warm. I need a minute to reset. All right, let's see. Second message. Wow. What a powerful energy. This person has Leo as well. So they have Leo in their chart, and oh my God, you can have a beautiful connection with this person, Leo. Ugh, like you know what people talk about? Let's build our empire together. That's the vibe here. Let's build that home. Let's build the life. Let's build together. And I see a lot of teamwork, which tells me that you and this person, you work together, compatible. Okay, let's see where this goes in the extended. The extended link is in the description box. I'll see you there.